हेलो हेलो यो नीचा जी। अबे क्लेमोल अच्छे क्लेमोल ये क्या है, ये कहाँ काम आते हैं पता नहीं। आवाज आ रही है? फिर लगा आवाज गाने गेम की भी कमी है आवाज। नीचे रोल कर दूं क्या? नीचे मेरी आवाज़ सही है? मेरी गेम की क्या मेरी आवाज़ डबल आ रही है, क्या आ रहा है? हेलो और भी इसमें ना कुछ चेंजेस आ गए हैं। कहाँ गया नीचा जी? नीचा जी lost somewhere. Okay. पहले तो नया एरिया कहाँ है? आई थिंक मेरे पास 2 क्वेस्ट है ना स्टोरी की। एक ये है शायद। शायद वही क्वेस्ट ना, आस्क अबाउट पुलिस सीक्रेट। क्या है ये? सुमेरु में है। ओके। should we challenge this guy? I didn't get it what this is, but I'll just go solely on my Jujo power.
All here shall bend to my will. Go, Shadow of Darkness! You got this!
Surge! A new moon rises! A gift from the land beyond! Divine light, shield them! Be cleansed!
Light compels you! Go get him, Aiden!
New moons converge! Okay, better! Without further ado!
Get back!
Be gone, Shadow of Darkness! Go down,
Snatch it
maiden!
from my grasp!
Surge. A moonlit night for all.
Distract me this time!
Dumb, Louie!
All the light shines bright!
Wave.
I could have done more.
The sky clear, the glaze moon shines! Without further ado,
Let's try this! Muso no Hitokati!
Wave. Three moons converge. A gift from the land
Distract
of
me
the
this time!
Go, Lumi!
Maybe I need to destroy these. Yeah. I was just dumb last
smite the dust!
Surge. Dumb, Louie!
Without further ado, lofty wisdom will show us the way! Smite the dust!
New world that I've longed for!
ओके अब ठीक है नीचा हेलो हेलो मेरे को माइक लेना पड़ेगा क्या ये हेडफोन वाले पता नहीं क्यों फकडअप से रहते हैं अच्छा रुक मैं एक चीज़ करता हूँ मेरे को बताइए मेरी डबल आवाज़ आ रही है कि सिंगल आवाज़ आ रही है ठीक है हेलो आई कैन नॉट रीड द नेम विच इज़ H9S अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट सो अब करना टुडे आवाज़ धीरे बहुत तुम्हारी पता चल रहा है अब मेरे को ये बता डबल आवाज़ तेज आवाज़ आ रही है डबल आवाज़ तेज आवाज़ नहीं नहीं आवाज़ दो बार आ रही है मेरी एक ही बार आ रही है अच्छी आ रही है अबे साले पूछ कर रहा हूँ बता क्या रहा है एक बार ही ठीक है और आने के ओबीएस की कोई सेटिंग फकडअप हो रखी थी तो वो दो बार आ रही थी ऐसा मुझे किसी ने कहा तो मैंने देखा तो मेरे पे एक ऑडियो मिक्सचर साउंड वाला कुछ एक्स्ट्रा पड़ा था तो मैंने उसको बंद कर दिया पुल करूं 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 should I go should I go ठीक है सो निकोल के लिए जा रहा हूँ मैं 10 पुल let's see if I can get the new 4 star bro not even the character leave out about 5 star bhai what the I mean not even the character खत्म हो गया, मेरा लक खत्म हो गया। ले गया 150 300 पुल लाने पड़ेंगे मेरे को 2 कैरेक्टर के लिए। और
Hello,
maybe
Prima
no,
Witch Hunter at your service. My enemy.
maybe लक खत्म नहीं हुआ। Okay, that's the only 4-star character which I pulled in 20 rolls, 20 fates to be exact. Otherwise I need to like do 50 or 100 or so. Okay, let's end the resin then. Kaboom. Kaboom. ग्रेनेड क्यों मिला? कोई डोमेन में मर गया बेचारा, लेने मर गया, लेने मर गया तो फिर मैं ये टीम ले जाता हूँ। ए ए ए ए हाँ हाँ
Happy to oblige.
Please select target for cleanup sequence.
I can do it.
नूचे तूने निकाल लिया? तुझे कुछ मिला?
Absorption test. Huh. Stay clear.
तेरा प्लेन भी मरा पड़ा?
A moonlit night for all.
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Be silent. Observe.
तेरे आगे मरेंगे।
Ultimatum protocol.
Enhanced Animal Module 75. Absorption test. Animal test 6308. Oh, a new moon rises.
नहीं 5 स्टार निकाला कि सिर्फ नहीं 4 स्टार हो जो भी मैंने निकाला? नया कैप्टन नो प्राइमो। अरे कहाँ गए तुम्हारे प्राइमो? किसको दे दिए? किस महिला पे लुटा दिए तुमने?
Preparing for dust up. Defensive mode engaged.
Stay clear. Animal hypostasis simulation. Animal test 6308. Absorption test.
छोटी बच्ची को। ओके ओके निकाल।
A moonlit night for all.
Ultimatum protocol.
स्पॉइलर तो मैंने देख लिया।
Swirl, Mark 2. Animal test 6308. Absorption test.
Be silent. Close your eyes. Fear the dark.
मैंने मांगा। सॉरी नीचा, थोड़ा सा मुंह से निकलेगी नीचा। मुंह से निकल गया थोड़ा सा नीचे है ना। तुम आराम से एपिसोड देखो। बाय बाय, फिर से आना। नादान मनुष्य में। बाय, गुड नाइट नीचा। मजाक कर रहा था, तुम तो सीरियस हो गए यार, गुस्सा हो गए तुम तो नीचा। गुस्सा गुस्सा नहीं होता नीचा। बाय बाय बाय। अच्छा नीचे रुक जा। ओए नीचा 1 मिनट रुक जा।
Add Astra.
मैं गया क्या हुआ?
Add Astra. Thank you for complete.
क्योंकि मैं 100 पे था ना, 20 50 और ये बम 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 बम। हाँ ए 40 50। अच्छा एक मैंने पहले ले लिया था। नहीं नीचे जा सकता है तो कुछ नहीं हुआ। मुझे लगा मेरे को एक रोल और आ जाएगा, बट आई वाज रॉन्ग। यार मेरा स्टोरी करने का बहुत इच्छा है, बट पता है मेरे को ऐसा लग रहा है मैं स्टोरी करने जाऊंगा एंड बूम फिर से वही जाएगा, मुझे बंद करनी पड़ जाएगी एंड जीजू जाएगा मेरा। कहाँ तक आ गया था? ओह नाइस, काफ़ी हद तक आ गया ये।
I thought we were going to speak alone.
What's wrong with it?
Well, if Kale doesn't
yeah,
mind her.
okay.
Thanks for being so.
Closest friends. It's so nice to hear that.
All right. In that case, I'll get right to it. Kale, are you aware that there are god remains inside your body? I am. When I was young, I got sick with Elazar. Nothing could cure it. The Fatui convinced my mom and dad that they could help, and I was sent to an unfamiliar place. There were a lot of other kids just like me there. This creepy guy injected us with some strange medicine, which I heard contained god remains. I can still remember the pain like it was yesterday. But thanks to the friends who've stuck by me all this time, I've gradually been able to overcome those memories. Anyway, so you're saying that what happened to me has something to do with the god remains they injected me with? Yes. Those were the remains of Nabu Malikata, the goddess of flowers.
What?
Huh. Fascinating. You don't seem surprised like the rest of us. Why?
The possibility crossed my mind when Kale recited the Goddess of Flowers song and calmed the Jinn.
You made Paimon jump! What are you doing here, Lilupar?
I was merely passing through when I heard the name of the Goddess of Flowers. Be assured that I share your surprise. You, with the hat. Are you certain? I sense no trace of the Lord of Flowers within her.
Well, it is a very small fragment. Unless special methods are used to manifest its power, even her closest acquaintances would find it near impossible to detect. After the goddess passed away, her remains were scattered across the desert. King Dashret gathered all the pieces he could find and buried them in the Eternal Oasis. But some fragments remained unaccounted for. Eventually, the Fatui must have found a way to track some of them down. Presumably for use in some experiment. It's not an uncommon occurrence. You're more shaken than I thought. In one sense, you've been extraordinarily lucky. So many people who yearn for this kind of power never attain it, yet you have coexisted with her all this time without even realizing it. I don't know what to say. I'm glad that I could help everyone with this power, really. But knowing that a fragment of the Goddess of Flowers is inside my body is... it's a strange feeling.
Well, people value their autonomy very highly. Even a well-intentioned intruder can... I understand.
Huh.
Two good reasons.
Let me guess. Not my intent.
Goddess preserve me. I should take my leave. This boy and his wolf's head.
Kale, all I'm trying to
Yeah. So about that dream I had. Yes. Though her body is the mother of dreams, lord of flowers and oases, she must have had a premonition. That is why she gave that dream to you.
ए
We won't let her efforts go to waste. But I still don't understand. Why me? Yes. Why indeed? You weren't the only one injected with god remains, but only in you have her fragments persisted. I suspect it may be because of the firm will you showed in the face of suffering. She was likely assimilated by that will. Of course, this doesn't mean you have to shoulder any extra responsibility. As this young man said, you are who you are, and that will not change. All right. Any further questions from the family members of the patient? If not, we should head to the mausoleum of King Deshret.
Let's move out. Time to put our plan into action.
We all hope it'll work. But will we really be able to open Aru? And even if all 7 pillars of King Deshret agree to let us proceed, the scale of the work to follow is daunting to say the least.
Haven't you handled other big projects before?
I mean, the biggest project I've worked on to date is probably the Palace of Alcazarzaray, I guess? But this is orders of magnitude beyond that. It's a total nightmare.
Look on the bright side. At least this time you're actually here when Sumeru needs you most. You won't have to come asking me for details after the fact.
Mock me all you want. But now that I'm here, things will be resolved far more quickly and smoothly than last time.
Kave's self-doubt disappeared in an instant. Like magic. Well, this confidence is most gladdening. Now, go and pack your things. We'll head to the mausoleum as soon as you're ready.
Oh, Miss Nicole. I heard you're a very talented sculptor. Is that true?
Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't want to blow my own trumpet.
Honestly, even though Kasharawar is best known for its focus on mechanics, plenty of Kasharawar scholars are quite serious about sculpting as a hobby. So if they rate your work, that's enough for us. We just have to take a look.
Who's we?
Myself and a few other scholars. Kashif, Daneshvar, come take a look.
Oh, well, if you insist, I...
Whoa. Where did that come from?
Look at the level of detail.
It's so lifelike.
The squirrel descends from the heavens like a champion, and the earth trembles beneath its feet. What do you think? Striking, isn't it?
Kave? Kave, come here for a sec. Oh, and Madame Faruzan, didn't you used to study in our...
All right, but hang on a moment.
You come...
This squirrel...
Oh, a hero? I suppose so. Actually, I didn't really have a specific theme in mind. I just started working on it, and this is how it turned out. I see. Well, as a matter of fact, I do quite enjoy those.
Then perhaps this also on this. I'm sure some would call it Kave. Kave.
Sorry, Madame Faruzan, I'm a little busy right now. Don't wait up for me.
What a pity. That young man has excellent aesthetic tastes. I was hoping to ask him for his opinion.
What a genius idea! Why didn't I think of that? Classical beauty is a great direction to explore. That's it. Once I get back, I'm going to sculpt a heroic squirrel pointing its finger towards the sky.
Precisely. A declaration of victory. You understand my vision. Then place the 2 statues face to face.
Yes! That's exactly what I was thinking.
It'll be a masterpiece. Miss... I'm sorry. I didn't catch your name.
Just call me Nicole.
What? Oh, no. That wouldn't be right.
Why ever not? Madam is a state of mind cultivated from within. Anyone may call me Madam if they so desire. My dear Miss Nicole, once we make it through these trying times, should we have the pleasure of meeting again, I shall look forward to seeing your new work. In this day of age, it's...
Honestly, I feel the same way. It's been a long time since I met anyone interested in this style of statue. Clearly, they don't call you madam for nothing. Also, I have to say, you're a very good judge of character. Because when I think about it, I really am someone who likes stories about heroes. That must be why I've quietly kept watch over generation after generation of them.
Sorry, keeping watch over heroes?
Never mind that.
Let's not tell Madame Faruzan about Miss Nicole's true identity for now.
Good idea. Let's limit the conversation to aesthetics.
तैर लो यार।
I hope everyone's ready. We'll be arriving at our destination very shortly.
Why, we've not seen so many visitors ever, really. What is this place now, a tourist attraction? Ah, closer inspection reveals many familiar...
You surmise.
Oh, why, you... I know that...
When did you three...
Why, you... Yes, I know, no need to... But didn't King Dash...
Who knows? Perhaps you can ask my master one day, should you ever get the Behold, the executioners of... Oh, it's almost tragic.
I'm starting to...
We come to you as for precise...
All right, but do you really have a way to answer them? You once answered the final question, Nefer, but this... Unless with the passage...
You could say so. When you first asked me what determines truth and falsehood, my answer was liars.
I think that makes...
I found it quite compelling,
Well...
Can you guess which...
Time. And that's not only the answer to the final question. All things, current affairs, are... You once described...
Indeed. This is the most eventful day I have experienced in a...
Oh. APP मेरे को बढ़िया लगा।
Are those 3 of the 7 pillars?
Turns out the statues were quite faithful to the source.
You 3 seem to be in good spirits.
Prison can help a person grow and learn to cherish what they have. Nevertheless, after everything you've done for me, I sincerely hope you never have to experience it for yourself. Hello, Neff.
It's good to see you, Thoth, the Ibis King.
Nice. Definitely puts my mind at ease. Seeing you two get along.
Should we maybe introduce ourselves, or...
Sure. I'm Sethos, the current leader of the Temple of Silence. This is General Mahamatra Sino. And this is the former Spantamat sage, Cyrus. But I'm guessing none of that means a whole lot to you.
Everything is equally new to us, in truth. We've been gone from this mortal world for longer than you can imagine.
Let's hold off on the introductions for now. We can always ask Nefer about you later. It'll give me something to talk about with my chosen disciple.
You're like a helpless parent. Gods and...
Is that so?
Fair point.
And I must
I'm so...
Why, you're tremendous.
General Mahamatra, what do you think?
I won't beat around the bush. Sumeru is facing a crisis the likes of which...
Every calamity throughout the ages has been connected to us in one way or another, whether we were its cause or consequence.
Whatever is wrong with Irminsul, it severely affected the Dendro Archon. She fell into a coma and is currently receiving treatment from the Dendro Dragon.
The Dendro Dragon? I'm sorry, the Dendro Dragon is helping to heal the Dendro Archon?
Not a pep, surely. Not vicious, cruel, a pep who possesses no virtues aside from her basic instincts. Ah, good heavens.
Oh, I shudder to think what could have caused Lesser Lord Kusanali to suffer such a plight. Still, why would the Dendro Dragon lend you her aid? She has always held nothing but contempt for the Archons. I suppose she and Kusanali must have some history.
You can help us make history too.
A smooth talker. Well said, lad.
Currently, no one can connect to Irminsul. We hope that by opening up Aru and making some modifications to it, we can use its technology to our advantage.
Unfortunately, Aru is an imperfect creation. King Deshret never managed to realize his full vision before his death. Much remains to be done if it is to be pitted against Irminsul itself. Besides, I hear your reasons, but to give Aru up over such would be...
The archaeological records clearly indicate that although Aru's construction took a long time, it was not beyond human means to achieve. Modern technology should solve the efficiency issues. We have no choice but to go all in on this.
This is by no means a threat. But the only reason we helped you escape from Aru was to gain the necessary leverage to negotiate with you. You asked us to state our wishes, and we have. Each one of us here needs your help, as do all the thousands of people living in Sumeru. They need you, and they need Aru.
What do we think, my fellow old fogies? Shall we lend our support or not?
Since you ask so nicely, naturally.
Naturally what? Are you for or against?
I simply mean we shall do what comes naturally. You claim that you wish to open Aru. Know you then that the golden slumber created by King Deshret is preserved within?
We do. We understand the risks involved.
In all likelihood, the mortal world will never again be able to replicate King Deshret's work. Never will there be another chance to come so close to creating a utopia. Knowing this, are you sure of your decision?
We are sure. Before people can dream, they must first live.
If your minds are made up, very well. We shall summon our erstwhile colleagues to discuss this further. Saint Shezepank, Saint Bennu.
Saint Bennu, responding to your call. 3 kings detected. Initiating autonomous will.
Saint Shezbank, responding to your call. 3 kings detected.
Ah, Lord Herreshoff. What a long time it...
Then your trust in my well-being has long outlived your physical body. You have always opened with that same phrase. In life, death, and now even beyond.
Al-Akmar is long gone. What is the reason for this meeting?
You're awake? Good. We are voting on whether to give the people of present-day Sumeru access to Aru and permit them to perform technological renovations. You have the right to support or oppose the motion.
Aru is the pride of Al-Akmar. Opening Aru requires the unanimous consent of the 7 pillars. I hope
You have a convincing reason to present to us.
Sumeru is currently in the midst of a major calamity. Let us not forget that while Al-Ahmar was a stern ruler, he was also a teacher of wisdom. A god without his people shall cease to exist, and King Deshret's greatest wish was to—
I do not mean to mock these proceedings.
This will no doubt—
Huh? Can someone attest to this?
I
Oh
ask.
my.
Naturally, the Ibis King.
What?
It was Thoth's disciples who revealed the truth to us. We need not debate its veracity. Simply let Thoth bear accountability. That way the rest of us may have a clear conscience.
Perish, you diabolical fiend!
I awakened our former colleagues for you, supported your opinion, and backed your decision. What sort of fiend would do that?
I miss the days when Hermanubis was still around.
What are you trying to say? Is my word worth less to you than Hermanubis's?
Hypocrite though you are, Lord Thoth, you are humorous in equal measure. How could we bear not to associate with a character such as you? I, Saint Shezpank, approve the Goat King's proposal.
Since King Deshret is no more, we shall receive no reprimand for acting beyond our remit. Nevertheless, I sincerely hope that those before us understand the significance of what they intend to do. Remember, the moment that Aru is liberated, the myriad souls residing within the Golden Slumber will return to the ley lines. And once the ley lines flow again, these souls shall in turn be received by Irminsul. To take this step is to bring the perfect afterlife created by our king to a permanent end.
We understand that well, and we have decided to proceed regardless. Furthermore, the contemporary human perspective would contend that confining souls in this way is no act of
King Deshret's creation is clearly a place of rest and peace. It is just that many do not see it this way. But no matter. Saint Binu approves.
Hermanubis' representative and the Dendro Dragon Apep made their choice ahead of time, while the Goat King, Ibis King, and Crocodile King have also granted permission to liberate Aru. By the grace of His Majesty, guided by his wisdom and will, let the gates of Aru be reopened.
Hey! Look at that!
What's this? Are we under attack?
No. Wait, it's...
Here you are. Through the sands of time. I see you.
Father. Father... is...
It's Chet's father, Jibriel! That's right! He entered the Golden Slumber, didn't he?
I smell blood and sand on you. You've grown. Strong as a wild beast, and without shedding a tear.
You have to leave, don't you? Please, just answer me this. What should I do for you?
This meeting is a blessing from the gods. My soul, once imprisoned along with that of Semayu, is finally free. I am truly grateful for the chance to see you again. That the dead should meet the living is itself a miracle. One brief... Do not weep for me, Jet. I know you will accomplish many great things in your life. You will go further and climb higher than I ever did. All I ask is that you take good care of yourself.
Father.
Hey, Jet. Do you want something to eat? Maybe it'll help you feel better.
I'm fine. Thanks, Paimon. It was just a little sudden. The chance to see my father again meant the world to me. He was trapped in the golden slumber for our sake. And now, after all this time, he can finally rest in peace. I'm glad. It's a huge relief.
You've grown strong, Jet. More than enough to fend for yourself.
Yeah. I'll leave the past in my memory where it belongs. My family, the good times and the bad. Goodbye, Father.
Ah, me, what a touching reunion that was. It seems we did a good deed today.
We three retainers, once imprisoned for our iniquity, are surely the least qualified to judge whether this deed is good or bad. Either way, Aru is open. Now you have your opportunity. Although Aru was created by a god, human craftsmanship was nevertheless required to build the gate that connects it to this world. Perhaps the relationship between gods and humanity follows a similar principle.
As for your proposed renovations, we cannot determine which functions to keep or discard. Proceed as you see fit, but please entrust the task to your most accomplished scholars, or Bennu will be most displeased.
It matters not. The Ibis King shall be accountable if any problems arise. Ibis, you chose to take on disciples, and so it follows that you must accept the risks of associating with humans.
If I'd known you'd be like this, I would have locked all of you away in Aru, never to leave again for all eternity.
All of us? What does this have to do with me?
Vilify me no further. Scholars, since you have liberated Aru, allow me to present you with a gift. Using Aru's unseen and
Amazing.
With technology.
All right. Well,
Why, yes. I've already...
You must be the ones tasked by the Academia with renovating Aru?
That's right. Good afternoon. I'm Kaveh, and these two are Termezi and Naisaburi. Hey, I'll hate them. Come and introduce yourself.
We've met before. This is Thoth, the Ibis King, and everyone knows these two. Afternoon, gentlemen.
I've only ever seen these two in murals.
Ah, the paintings in the temple. They show us chatting, playing cards, playing chess. Precisely the activities we most enjoy, funnily enough.
No, only you enjoy playing chess. We were just humoring you.
I wouldn't go that far.
Back to the matter at hand. A preliminary assessment by the most capable minds in their respective fields are here before you. If there are no objections, we'd like to begin our work.
The artisans who built Aru for Al-Ahmar gave their very...
I didn't know that.
Such...
No, that's not what he meant. Please, don't mind him. He shares your sentiments, just not your, penchant for hyperbole. Assuming...
I just think it's important to manage expectations.
Forgive my lack of courtesy, but we simply can't sacrifice our lives to the gods on completion of the project like people in the legends of old. Here's a first draft of the project proposal for your perusal. Please let us know if you have any requests. Normally, I'd have made it look a lot more visually appealing, but we were really pressed for time on this occasion. I hope you'll forgive me if it's a little rough around the edges.
Naturally, naturally.
If my fellow ministers deem this meager display of respect sufficient, I suppose I can consider agreeing to their proposal.
Why are you so preoccupied with the ostentatious displays of respect to Al-Ahmar? We should be trying to make things easy for them. You never know. We might have to rely on these young people to look after us in our old age.
Exactly.
This is Aru's mainframe. Be reminded to use it with great caution.
We certainly will. Thank you for your assistance.
You may attempt to lay out punishment should you so desire, though I'm afraid it would be futile.
King Deshret always believed in you.
Is that true?
Naturally.
Have you noticed?
He understands. Excuse me for being. You're mistaken.
You? Whatever. I knew it'd be like this working with you. All right, let me past. I need to look at this console.
It's your job to everyone. Please proceed with the external.
Hello there, youngster.
Whoa, the Ibis King.
What do you mean? I've reviewed. You are the top.
Aru and the Akasha. I thought.
And you too? You've an instruct.
It used to sit on it. If the manual is.
What?
Ah, but this is something you could not possibly have known. You may have heard many stories about the desert, but what is the most important aspect of history? Consider this a quiz. Anyone from Vahu?
I'm from Vahumana. It's
precisely. And a large part, I may as well tell. Then it was the first and greatest alliance. We should speak with reverence of this covenant between the three, which transcended both time and life. For they promised that in Sumeru, wisdom would be shared with all. All the great changes in Sumeru's history began with the goddess of flowers. For King Deshret's sake, she pried into. So grieved was King Deshret by her passing that he lost all interest in state affairs and devoted himself instead to the. And so the Akasha was.
Well, if the.
Unbelievable.
No,
Perhaps you could try.
You know what it's like?
Yeah, also, sir, yes, well. Still, if our.
Because it was in the beginning, his wish was to create what he desired, she bestowed. And thus was knowledge brought into the world. Her courage and sacrifice had to be honored with the most, and that monument at that time, since we shared, remember, in the end, Aru was only used to store a portion of the souls. It was but a primitive form of the masterwork the king had envisaged. His final hope for Aru was to return.
So the point you could see this as an.
This explains why Aru.
You have to be careful who you get in. Love is the same. All right, let us pause the story here. Who's in charge again?
Ah, yes, me and him.
Now then, Chloe. Wisdom hide by the power of.
Where did this come from?
It looks more like some form of
Just as the Akasha allows you to access a greater range of knowledge, the power of this is no ordinary. Whether you choose to
Looks. Turn around.
So that's where the elevator is. Obelisks were used to record important information in the ancient desert civilization. Hey, Al-Haytham, there's some writing here I'll need you to decipher. I've sent it to your screen. Do you see it?
Got it. It's a little blurry, but I should manage.
Take a look and tell me what it says. Oh, and I'll send any other similar text directly to you from now on.
Let's start with this one. It's a variant of an older script. Herein lie verses written for the Yellow Sands. Looks like cultural information from the age of King Deshret.
If so, I suggest you delete it.
Words thrown together merely for fun. I had no idea Aru kept a record of this.
Well, as long as you're certain that this is strictly private information, that's fine.
It is unimportant.
All right, well, I guess I'll start now. Found some more. Sending them.
These are all reports.
Can we delete them?
I'd say so. Most of this information has already been archived anyway.
What if there are details in there that Vahumana missed? What are we supposed to do if they come after us?
They'll just have to live with it. If we don't resolve these issues now, there won't even be an academia in the future.
Yeah, you're right. There's some other similar monuments nearby. I'll check them out. Another monument.
Hold on.
You're still reading it?
It records the development and governance of the
Is it important?
Some of it.
What about the artisans' records? What do
They're speculate.
Sounds like
The records do.
even that.
Is that truly
No. The I think that should just.
It meets the requirements of the contingency plans, so we should.
I gotta say, it's the strangest. It's like drifting.
Chasing dream.
What happened?
That won't.
All right.
Traveler from afar, do you worry for the fate of
Woo!
Greetings, Crocodile King.
Please be at ease. I'm just here to chat with you about Lesser Lord.
Sounds like you really care about her.
Yes, although...
Speaking of Nahida, Paimon was wondering...
Wait a moment.
What is it?
I tried calling out to a pep, but there was no response. This can only mean that she is focusing all her energy on taking care of Lesser Lord Kusanali.
All the gods who served King Deshret seemed super surprised to hear that a pep agreed to help Nahida. Guessing she made a bad impression on you or something.
Are you aware of the history between her and our king? The story begins a long time ago. Al-Ahmar was always a wishful thinker. That was to a pep. Al-Ahmar's pride and sense of superiority. In the end, his final act, the Dendro Dragon stands for the glory, and so her willingness to help the Dendro Archon through this crisis comes as a great surprise.
Yep, Nahida did her a huge favor.
So Lesser Lord Kusanali put an end to the Dendro Dragon's many long years. As much as she loathes the Seven, a pep knows kindness when she sees it. No wonder she was willing to make an exception.
Yeah, that's the sense we got from you.
She is not incapable of coexisting with other living things. Rather, she actively chooses to avoid coexist. All of this being said, I wouldn't expect too much from her if I were you. Nothing will change her hatred towards humanity.
We'll keep that in mind. Anyway, how much longer do you think Nahida needs to stay with the pep? For all we know, the Fatui might still be in the desert. Just to be on the safe side, why don't we grab anyone who isn't busy right now and go look for... I'm alright, Paimon. Huh? Was that Nahida's voice?
It seems the treatment was effective.
Since when do my deeds require your evaluation?
Here will do just fine.
I had no intention of taking you any further. One ought not expect greater generosity than the—
You always hide your kindness away like an oasis within a sandstorm. Only those who make it through the swirling winds can know just how beautiful that oasis is, and how much hope it brings.
You dare appraise my being?
No, I'm expressing my gratitude. I want to thank you.
Awake already? You are more resilient than I thought.
Pep, I feel much better.
Gods and their gratitude mean little to me. I would rather you give me your assurance that the situation with Irminsul and Sumeru's ley lines will be competently managed. If I suffer any ill effects from the ley lines, you, as the god of this land, will be held responsible.
I understand what you require, but I would assume this task even if you did not demand it. Sumeru is my responsibility. I must resume my duties as soon—
A farcical notion. God of Sumeru, I hope you realize how unextraordinary your strength is.
And yet, maybe it is precisely what defines me. A god of wisdom is not meant to rule by force.
Then hold steady.
Well, I'll be. Is that a pep? Do my eyes deceive me? Of all places, the Dendro Dragon has decided to visit the mausoleum of King Deshret?
I see that after all this time, Al-Ahmar's menagerie of ministers remain as vile as ever.
It's a pleasure, Dendro Dragon. Had you arrived but a little sooner, you might have attended a meeting of the Seven Pillars.
What a nauseating thought. You are not the first insects I have had the displeasure of dealing with today. A swarm of them tugged on my tail on my way over. Goodness knows what hovels they—
What did you do?
I cast them away. What would you have me do? Keep them as trinkets? Booer, this is where we shall part ways. To be clear, I do not wish to see you or anyone else here ever again, unless absolutely necessary.
Then I wish you peace as you return to your dwelling place.
It matters not to me. Simply refrain from bothering me again.
a force to be reckoned with. At times like this, I feel glad that she has no interest in any of this.
Hold on, just hold on, okay? We're almost there. We made... Huh? Wait, that voice! It's... Uh-oh, I'm gonna fall! Well, that's a relief. A pair of safe hands indeed.
The Dendro Archon's familiars. They are the last thing I expected to see.
Huh? Wait, what are the Aranara doing here? Obviously I was worried about the Dendro Archon. I've been supporting them with my Pari powers the whole way here. Oh, they seem pretty nervous. Is it because there are too many people around? Not just people. It's all the... I can't believe you made such a long and dangerous journey just for my sake. I appreciate... I'll have to ask everyone to wait while I help our new arrival settle in. Once I'm done, I'll gather everyone to discuss our next steps. Traveler, Paimon, shall we find a place for our... Awesome! Let's get... Well, first I have some... Okay, I think that covers everything. Thank you. We can get going now.
Ah, it's not letting me sprint, so I just need to take care of these.
Hello, everyone. It's only us. It must be the... Ah, everyone's here. Good. Are you okay? You look like you were about to pass out back there. Then you're forgetting who I am. Don't underestimate me.
The mighty red floaty bhai. क्या नाम दिया है छोटू?
Red Oh, excuse me! Are you comparing me to Paimon? I suppose everyone is gathered here because of me. As we can see, the situation is critical, and everyone is very busy with their various tasks, so... I can't thank you enough. Right now, we're focused on restructuring Aru, processing excess information, and helping restore everyone's confidence. I'm sure you'll find it all very straightforward. I can help too. Just let me know where I'm needed. Up to no good? Traveler, Paimon. I have other work to attend to here that needs to take priority. Could I trouble you to investigate the situation Arabalika spoke of?
No problem. Leave it to us.
Thank you. I'm counting on you. There's one other thing. If you are to work alongside the people of Sumeru, you will need to make yourselves visible to them. Is that acceptable to everyone? There's nothing to fear. No one here will hurt you. But if you do feel afraid, don't worry. Just call my name and I'll be there. Very well. Now, I shall bestow a small blessing upon you all. Whenever people see you and interact with you, from the moment their gaze meets yours, they will experience the most beautiful of dreams. Do not fear.
Should I go with Shana? Kanyu, Kokomi? Okay, I need to take a photo of this actually. I need to know which one I should be referring now to actually. Perfect. मुझे ये करना है so that I can get this and so many things, or maybe the area one. This is done. I need to do this as well so that I can get the possible primos. I don't want to do it right now. I will do it later down the line.